Hey everyone, I wanted to share the lessons that I've learned with you about the quote that I put on, this is the title of the video, what other people think of you is none of your business. And I've had different lessons along my journey with this throughout my life. Like when I was younger, I was very bullied, and that's when it started of like, don't care about the other people's opinions of you, like you be you, you keep being smart, you find ways to do what feels good for you, and like don't care about what other people think of you. So that was ingrained in me when I was like 10. Started to be a thing, but it would be hurtful when other people wouldn't accept me, or if I felt lonely or different than other people. And it's been interesting to see how that's evolved throughout my life, because in owning a business and in being an entrepreneur in which it literally does matter what some other people think about me, it's been interesting to kind of notice my thoughts around what I do share and what I don't share. So it's interesting because this was like a super like strong message for me to share right now, and it's like I didn't want to like clean the area around me to get like the usual background that I do for my videos, and I did belly dancing earlier today, and like I didn't sweat in belly dancing, and I'm still in like comfortable clothes, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do the video as I am right now because I know there's someone out there who's judging themselves and the perceptions of what other people are thinking of them. So I just felt really called to share it, even though I'm like in the middle of like preparing for the expo this weekend and like have boxes and things in the background and dirty dishes in the kitchen and all the things. But I'm just like, I'm just gonna set up the camera and make a live video to tell you that it really doesn't matter what other people think of you, because your people will love you. Your tribe will always love you and accept you. And if you're in a place where there are negative people or unhealthy or toxic relationships in your life, you can choose better, and you can shift and change your reality right now and choose to be moving towards more loving, supportive, awesome people. And then this is also coming up because yesterday I had like a very mean comment come into my inbox, and like this guy was just going through some of my content and writing nice things on the comments, and then like as I saw it come in on my phone, there was like not nice things just coming in like on my messenger, and I'm like, okay. And for like 30 seconds I was hurt by it and what he was saying about who I am showing up as and the content that I'm doing. And it was interesting to notice the thoughts that were coming in and being like, you're not my person. Like, he's not a friend of mine, he's not someone I know in real life, and although he's Canadian and in the province that I'm in, and I may or may not see him in real life at some point in my like reality, I was like, you don't deserve to take up time or energy of my life right now. So I literally just deleted all of his stuff off of my stuff because I don't want negativity and like hurtful things to be like on any of my stuff, and then I just blocked him. And I didn't respond to him. Like, I sent him love and just decided like I'm not going to spend any more of my time. And I'm so grateful that I've ingrained so many positive things into my mindset, because literally my voice was like, I love you. That was really good stuff that you shared today. It helped the people that are your people and that are your clients and that are showing up and engaging in your life. So why are you going to spend any time on him? Continue to focus your time and energy on the people who love you. So I want to share that with you guys, that you don't hide your light and dim your light. And that's something that I consistently see with my clients who are like fearful of being judged. And a lot of us have been bullied from when we were younger, so that fear is real. And we remember the hardship and the pain and the suffering and the abuse that we may have gone through for being different when we were younger, and that it literally wasn't a safe thing. So I also wanted to give you guys some downloads on that to help you move and support you through anything that might be going in your life right now, because I was just like super strongly called to do this. Like, seriously, I'm in the middle of expo stuff and being like busy. Like, I have a client who's on here now and I'm like, I'm totally gonna get back to your text message. I have things, it's just my day's been like really full. So I wanted to give you guys some healing downloads so you can move forward on your journey without prioritizing the people's opinions of you who don't matter. And I'm also listening to Brene Brown's newest book, Daring to Lead, and that's really, really awesome. And like literally when she talks about if you've read the Brene Brown books, she also did the quote in Daring Greatly around like the man in the arena, and that the people who are showing up and doing vulnerable, courageous, incredible work in the world were the ones who are in the arena, and the critics are in the arena. The people who just always are naysayers and saying bad things about the people who are doing the work and shifting and changing the world and trying to make the world a better place and showing up consistently, making the positive waves of change in the world, those people are in the arena. So she literally talks about having a piece of paper, so I recommend you guys doing this too, a piece of paper that's 1 inch by 1 inch, this teeny tiny piece of paper, and those are the only people's opinions that you will let affect you. Like, it'll be people who are super loving in your life, who are nurturing, who aren't just like the yes men. It's the people who are very open with you and support you in healthy feedback, like helpful feedback to be like, yeah, this is how you can be a even better version of yourself, and support you in that way, and are loving and compassionate and incredible people in your life. So like that teeny piece of paper, 1 inch by 1 inch, will be the names of the people that matter. Everyone else's opinions doesn't matter of you. And like everyone who's outside of the arena, who's just watching from the outside, looking in at the couple people who are in it, doing this work, showing up for people, helping people, serving people, making the world a better place, contributing to charities and foundations, and moving things forward in positive directions. The people who are in there doing the work, they're loving people, because we get it. We have to be vulnerable. We have to share and show up in this way to like be brave in this world, so we understand it and we get it, and we're really loving to each other, and we won't be saying like the mean and snarky and hateful things to each other as we're going through it, because we are going through it ourselves, and we get how much courage it takes to go through it, and we're loving and supportive, awesome people. So the people who are like critiquing you or hating you or saying these negative things, they're the critics who never step in the arena. They're too scared or weak or going through their own lessons and journeys, and they can't go in the arena. It's scary for them. So don't let their critics' opinions prevent you from shining your light, because you have so much to give the world. Like everyone, there's not one person that I've met on this planet who doesn't have a lesson or value or light to shine and support other people. And I'm like realizing that to like a whole other level with me right now, and that's why I'm just making the video as I am right now, because it's like I have definitely dulled my shine and prevented myself from making videos, because I'm like, oh, it's too late at night, oh, I worked out so I don't want to have a whole shower just to go on video, and like there are things that I felt called to do. So like this is me flat out admitting that I'm not perfect in this journey, and I've let my perceived thoughts of what other people may or may not think of me, and what my clients or leads or people who could be interested in my stuff will think about me, has led me to dull my shine and not spread certain messages at certain times. So this is my new commitment to you guys and to myself and to the people who are on my 1 inch by 1 inch paper that I love and that support me and who are awesome in my life, that I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up exactly as I am, and if people randomly watch one of my videos and I look like this and I'm in comfy clothes because I worked out earlier today, like I don't care, and they can judge me and they can move on because they're not my people. And I know that the people who do resonate with my messages and my light and feel called to the work that I'm doing and the changes and shifts that I'm making in my life and my clients' lives and the world around me, that they'll be drawn into that and won't care what my physical appearance looks like or what my background looks like. Because like when you shine and step out, like when I started doing live videos, certain people were like, oh, have you ever thought of doing this for your background? And like talked about like things that they saw in my background, and like I was like, wow, critical much? Like, and then I was like, maybe I should get like a pretty like tapestry or something. So like whenever I've seen tapestries, I've like tried to be like, is this my tapestry? Is this something I'm gonna do? But I just don't resonate with tapestries right now, guys. None that I've seen have been like, ooh, that's mine. That's my like hell yes tapestry. So I'm showing up exactly how I need to for the people who are going to get value from this message. So I encourage you guys to show up for your people too, and not let the other people's opinions, even if it's your family members and they don't get the spiritual stuff that you're doing or this like woo-woo world or energy work or like card readings or whatever, if you're feeling called to do it, just do it. And you can also make like private groups on Facebook so that you can put the people who will like totally get it and start building your like confidence up in those private little groups that have people that are loving and nice to you, so that you can build that into yourself. So I'm going to check into the comments because I know that you guys have been saying lovely things, and I just wanted to like say the things that I could like stop thinking about it while I'm trying to do my other work. Hey Kelly and Natasha and Natalie and Kelly and Tyson and Jack and Kim and Anne-Marie and Holly and Misty. Tyson, I'm judging how awesome you are. Thank you. I love that. And Kelly. Hi, beautiful Laura. Where did you find a belly dancing class? I found it. It's Uptown St. John, and she's actually starting a new class soon. So I will actually put the link in the comments, because I actually shared with her some like different groups that she could promote her awesome class in, because it was so much fun, and it's very awesome for like women who want to get into their like divine feminine energy and just like flow their body and stuff and move it in a very healthy way. So I'll put that in the comments after I'm done here, guys, so that you guys can check her page out. I think her business page is Luna Belly Dancing. Anyway, it's Uptown St. John. And yes, I'm totally replying to messages for people. It's just I was busy today. I had back-to-back stuff. And hey, Natasha, I love the hearts. And Liz, and Louise, and Corinne, I hope you guys are having an awesome night. And Holly said yes. Sort and roll. And hey, Natalie, I love all the thumbs up. Cool, guys. Thanks. And Marie. And Holly says, thank you for sharing. You're welcome. I knew that I had to come on here and share, so I'm glad that it's resonating with you guys. And hi, Jazz, and Cody, and Doug. Holly, it matters to be the better examples, yes. Holly said, what else do they have to go by? I'm not sure what part of the conversation I said that would have popped in. What else do they have to go by? I don't know. If you want to give me more information, Holly, if you're still on, about what you were talking about and like what I was saying when you said that. And hey, Elizabeth. Oh, we had 2 Elizabeths in a row. Hey, Elizabeth. And hi, Victoria and Alyssa. Awesome. Yes. And hi, Daniel and Victoria. I hope you're doing well. I am doing very well. I hope that you're doing well too. So yes, I'm going to get into some healing downloads so you can release and let go of other people's thoughts. So if you're brand new to Theta Healing, it releases the subconscious limiting beliefs that you've picked up from society, your friends, or family from when you were born that aren't in alignment with you, that aren't serving you, and that you're ready to move forward on your journey being in alignment with your highest and best self. So all you have to do to receive healing downloads is say yes. So you can put yes in the comments below if you want to shift and change it. If you don't want the download, you don't have to do anything. And I'm kind of like the middleman between you and your higher power. So I'm going to use higher power. I use that in group settings, but you can, in your head, use whatever verbiage you like for your higher power. If that's God, creator, source energy, the universe, divine being, spirit, whatever you like as your verbiage, you can totally use that. Victoria, I always feel better when you're on. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. And thank you, Daniel, for the heart. And Holly, examples. I'm going to have to scroll up to see what the thing was. It matters to be better examples. Are you meaning like I'm a better example? Because if so, thank you. And if you're meaning something else about examples, you can elaborate. Oh, and thank you for saying me too. Awesome. Okay. So do you want to know what it looks like and feels like to let go and release any perceived judgments and actual judgments and opinions that other people have put on you, to release that weight, burden, pressure, and responsibility in your life so that you can completely clear it on all levels? You can cut the cords, contracts, vows, commitments, obligations, and bonds that were holding you to that, and you can release and let go of any unhealthy or toxic or abusive relationships in your life that no longer serve you, so that you can choose to move forward into a healthy future. And if you would like that, you can say yes. And you want to forgive yourself for believing these other voices, or believing your inner critic, believing your ego mind that created suffering around you not being good enough, around you doing a bad job at things, around you failing, around any negative story around your perceptions and how you are as a human being, or how you're showing up or doing things in your life, that you can fully and completely release and let those go and forgive yourself and forgive others, so that you can choose to move forward on your journey, so that you can let go of that poison you were drinking in hopes that it would hurt or affect someone else, that you can fully and completely forgive that, so you can move forward and that you can enjoy your life. And if you would like that, you can say yes. And you want to safely release and let go of any pain, heartache, and like feelings of being betrayed or stabbed in the back. Kind of is like back energy was what I was getting. So like being stabbed in the back, or being like, okay, someone put yes, so cool. So yeah, like any energy you have around like being like pushed down or like stepped on, like fully release any and all negative energies that are no longer serving you, so that you can move forward to the present moment and know through your higher power, your birthright, as who you are, that you can be truly and completely in touch with your true authentic self, and that you can move forward on your journey feeling completely safe on all levels and knowing that it's possible to show up as your authentic self and shine your light and share the messages that you have with the world and your healing energy and whatever unique gifts you have with the people who are meant to receive them, and that you can focus on them without letting the critics, the external people's opinions or thoughts or judgments or attacks or whatever play any influence in your life. That you can focus on the love in your life, the love that you have for yourself, the love that your higher power has for you, and the love of the amazing people that you have that support you in your life and have your best intentions at heart, and you can let go and release the other people's perceived thoughts or opinions. And if you want that, you can say yes. And that's feeling a lot better for a lot of people. Okay, so do you want to know through your higher power how you can deeply connect with your authentic self, how you can reconnect with your truth, and how you can trust your intuition when it's safe to share things, when it's safe to be vulnerable, and who it's safe to be vulnerable around, and have your higher power's discernment on the different areas in your life that will require not like different versions of you, but like your work self, you're probably not going to be as vulnerable as you would to like your partner. That you can differentiate through your higher power what levels is safe and appropriate to express yourself, so that you know how deep you can go with your partner and your family and your friends versus like a coworker or a boss or like something like that. And that you know through your higher power what's in your highest and best good to show up as. And if you would like that, you can say yes. Awesome. And then we can integrate those changes, and I can also offer you guys a general healing for anything else that's ready to be healed in your body right now, and fill you up with your higher power's unconditional love, compassion, joy, and happiness. And if you would like that, you can say yes. And then you guys can take a couple deep cleansing breaths. And let me know how you're feeling in the comments. I love to know how people are feeling after downloads. And thank you guys for the yeses. I love that you guys were into the healing downloads. And hi, Ronnie. Victoria, positive energy, positive results. Yes, definitely. Awesome. And thanks, Kelly. I feel better when you're alive as well. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. And hi, Vicky. And yeah, like last night I did a video on like healing energy and like did some sound healing, and like I got some private messages for that were like super sweet, and people wrote really sweet things in the comments. So I'm like, yes, like reconfirmation of my brain that I can show up exactly as I am, exactly where I'm at on my journey, and serve and support other people, and that's who I'm focusing on. So I really love you guys. I'm so appreciative that you guys tune in and that you guys are ready to heal and move forward on your journeys, and that you do step up and say yes to these downloads and heal yourself and move forward in all the different ways that you feel compelled to do. So I'm really encouraging you guys to continue on that path and shine your light, to let go of your fears of what other people will think. And if you actually have people who like physically say bad things about you or talk behind your back, to just let that go and focus on the people who are on your 1 inch by 1 inch paper, and their thoughts matter about you and only their thoughts, and to just focus on how you can serve and show up for the people who are in your world. And I know that this took me a while to get to this place. Like I wasn't there like a couple years ago. I wouldn't like want to step outside my comfort zone at all. Like seriously, I think 3 or 4 years ago. I'm trying to like remember the years. Anyway, But like literally I like was working with a coach and he's like, you need to like take a selfie and like put it on Facebook, and I'm like, no, I don't want people to see me. And so I had like big stuff to work on. So like no judgments if you're at like a point in your journey where you're like, I don't want anyone to see me, I'm working on me. That's totally cool too. But I know that there are quite a few people who are in my world who watch me and who show up and they're like feeling called to do more, but they're kind of scared. So this is more directed to them who are like, yeah, I do some lives every once in a while and I do bits of pieces of work every once in a while, but then one family member will say something negative and then I'll like shoot down my confidence. So I encourage you to continue to build that by doing it. You don't like magically take a pill and become confident. The more you do it, the more confident you'll feel. And the more you love yourself, the more you'll have that really positive voice inside you and in your head, and that like best friend cheerleader version that says these positive things to you. Like it still really impresses me sometimes what that like inner voice will say to me during certain things. Like when I was at Life and Wealth Mastery and I was doing the like pole jump, you like climb up a 40 or 50-foot pole, and in the morning they tell us to like literally focus on what's my next step, what's my next step, what's my next step. So I was like saying that in my head beforehand because I'm like, okay, I need a new mantra, what's my next step, and focus on that for when I'm up there. But when I was like up the pole and I thought like I should be getting near the top pretty soon, and I looked down and I wasn't yet, and I'm like, shit, I looked down. The voice was like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, because I say that to myself consistently. So it like just like prompted forward of like, I can do this, which I'm really grateful for, because there were people who like froze on the pole and weren't able to get to the top and weren't able to jump. And I'm really grateful that I had that like inner being voice being like, I can do this, that believes in me and that will show up for me and love me and allow me to do awesome things like jump off a pool and conquer my fears and do those things. So you guys have that power in you as well. So I want to make sure that you guys know that and like send so much love to you for wherever you're at on your journey, for showing up and shining your light. And Victoria was saying things. And thanks for the hearts, Alyssa. And thanks for the hearts on the side, guys. I love seeing those hearts too. Victoria, today was a rough day for me, but ended beautifully. I'm glad that it's ending well for you. Having faith and forgiveness is amazing. Yes, forgiveness work is so powerful, and like I feel like it's very underestimated by people, but it's very freeing and liberating and so loving to do. And hi, Alicia, and Katie, and Sarah, and Sean. I hope you guys are all having an awesome night. And yeah, I encourage you guys to show up however you feel called to show up in your life. I know I've been feeling very called to show up in a lot of different ways recently, and like opportunities have been coming in because I was like, yes, I'm here to show up in a bigger way, and I literally don't care if I get more haters because I'll have a broader reach. There will be people who are hell no people to me, and I'm fine to just let them go or block them if they say negative things to me or other people on my stream or feed or whatever you want to like call Facebook on my feed, I guess. And I'm here to show up in bigger ways. Like earlier today I did the Coffee and Confidence show. So if you want things to watch this weekend, I did that show. I did a podcast this week. I did my first podcast, so I'm super excited about that. I'm a part of a first like Summit mini-series this week as well. So if you guys aren't on my mail list, which you should totally be on my mail list, I'll put a link to that in the comments actually. So my day is day 5, so tomorrow is Friday, so my day is there. So there's lots of awesome self-love and care messages in there that will support you guys on your journey. So if you're like, I need to cultivate that positive mindset in myself to love me and to like have a voice that says like I can do this and like just springs out of me in moments where you really need it to, I encourage you to check any of those out. There's lots of awesome tips and strategies that'll support you on your journey and support you in shifting your mindset as well. And also, if you're in the like Moncton area, definitely come to the Wellness Expo this weekend. I went to a Wellness Expo several years ago and it was amazing on my journey because I connected to lightworkers and coaches in My Theta Healer who completely shifted and changed my life. And it's free to go. There's so many free tickets available. I have free tickets still if you need them. So I encourage you to go to that and see what different vendors called you and see how you can be supported on your journey. I loved, like when I used to go as a participant, I'd love to just like go to all the talks and like in between the talks see the vendors. So like I got so much free knowledge and I loved it, and I like connected with so many awesome leaders and mentors and guides that way. So I really encourage you guys to partake in that too if you're in the not the St. John area, but technically if you're in the St. John area, it's like an hour and a half drive. In the Moncton area, the Moncton Wellness Expo is at the Is it Coliseum? Is the Coliseum what St. John has? Anyway, it's where it always is in Moncton. Anyway, I'll put the link to that in the comments below too, so if anyone's not familiar with the Moncton Expo and you are in Moncton, definitely check it out. It's really fun and it's free. So if you want a free ticket, definitely get in contact with me too. So I'm sending you guys all so much love, and I hope you have an awesome night. More people popped on. Hi Maureen, hi Veronica. Kelly, thanks for the I can do this story. I needed that. Awesome. Yes, definitely. That would be a really powerful mantra for you to incorporate. Anyone who feels called to that, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, is very powerful. Yeah, I have like stuff over there. I'm not going to show you the other like paper and blah, blah, blah that's over there, but I do have awesome quotes over there. And I have like things posted up here. I'm not kidding about the post-it notes, guys. Have post-it notes. Victoria says agree. Awesome. Very cool. Okay, I'm officially saying bye. Because I could totally rant for forever, but I do have things on my to-do list that need to get done. So I hope you guys have an awesome night, and I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye.